recess to order, we'll stand and Ms. Snyder, if you'll open us up with a word of prayer, and we'll do the pledge of allegiance.
Lord, as we come to you one more time, thanking you for another day of life that you've spared us. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings that you give us. Be with this meeting tonight, Lord. May everything be done in decency and order. All these favors we ask in thy name for thy sake. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Councilman Sumner,
Here.
Councilman Woody, Councilman Dowdy,
Present.
Councilwoman Fletcher,
Here.
Councilwoman Vickers,
Here.
Mayor Fletcher,
Here.
Recorder Snyder's here, and Attorney King.
Alrighty. Approval of the minutes from January 21st, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So,
I got
21st.
the minutes right, but the agenda wrong. Two spelling corrections on page one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him about that.
What's the second one?
Under discussion about closing town hall, it should be street department on the second.
Is this correct here?
No.
I didn't think so.
And I spelled closing wrong, that's wrong.
I didn't think it was, but I wasn't sure to ask.
Oh.
Maybe it's in the words.
So it's a small agenda, I still couldn't get it right. I'm surprised, like, spell check didn't catch it.
I know. That's why I was saying for a minute, because I wasn't sure if maybe it was a new word that you come up with.
Alright, before we beat him up too much more, somebody wanna put, or accept the minutes with, a few corrections?
I'll accept with the corrections.
Alright, got a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Nicole. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, like sign? So ordered. Alright. Next is the financial statements.
You'll see for the month of January, we had income of $87,605.89. Expenditures of $77,768.38 for a surplus for the month of $9,837.51. Really, the only big expense was the SLS carpet. You'll see for $16,951.80, that was for the flooring in the meeting room and the hallways and the atrium back there in the back. Other than that, there really wasn't anything out of the ordinary. We did have some B&O come in.
Any questions from anyone? If not, we'll entertain a motion to accept the financial reports as presented.
So moved.
So moved by Jacob, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Mark. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed, like sign? So ordered. And next on the agenda is the old business, and we're going to talk about update on the car show.
So Melanie and I went to the meeting on Saturday evening, and we have a date of August the 13th, or 16th, sorry, that's Saturday the 16th. They're supposed to contact us, you know, there's 2 or 3 car shows in the same area that had the same date, they'll contact us so we can move it around. But from that night, there didn't seem to be anything locally, like the old Goldie show at the Capitol, they had different dates. I haven't seen anything from Ripley. Ripley's one that usually gets us, but, and then Clay County, but they're usually September. So I think we're gonna be okay with the 16th.
16.
Yep, August the 16th. And that meeting also puts us like on the West Virginia listing for car shows, so we'll get a lot more advertisement with the car show people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, any questions from anyone?
And that will be one day this year.
Yeah, that's a good date, everybody? Not hearing anything, I guess it is, oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it is, yeah. I'm gonna be out of town the 3rd to the 9th, so, yeah. First day of school is the 15th, so most people should be back in town.
So it should be good. Alrighty, thank you all. Anything else need to bring up on that or anything else?
We'll probably have a couple food vendors and then a few other vendors, but they will be chosen to, meet the needs.
Okay, alrighty.
Well, that was, it's gonna have to be a first come, first served, we're gonna be limited to how many vendors. You know, we had a lot of people last year that said they wanted to do it, but then, you know, waited a long time to pay their money, and if we're only gonna offer 25 spots, we need 25 spots filled, and then we're gonna fill them.
Was that 25 spots with food?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
And then we talked about,
We may do more or less depending on how many spots are on that side over there.
And we talked about the kids, we're not gonna have all those jumpy houses and all that. We may have one small obstacle course for them, because just having it one day, it's not really gonna, you know what I'm saying? If we may even come up with something else, if we can come up with something else to have someone else like the guard or something up here for the kids, then we won't even do that, but we'll have to wait and see.
So I'm gonna go ahead and call about stage. I'll do that. So,
that's gonna be my thing, so we talked about 2 or 3 bands total?
we were talking about starting at noon and going till, what, early evening?
Probably 7, 6, 7.
Stop around 8 or something like that? Something like that?
Yeah.
So then basically.
Maybe 3,
Maybe, yeah.
you did 12 to 2, and then
Well, keep in mind, you have to have time for the trophies to be given out.
yeah, but 2 to 3, a lot for that. Somebody
Yeah,
has to be
we
sitting
talked
in the
about going
band.
12 to 2, and then do announcements from 2 to 3 while the other band's setting up for 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So we can plan that out as we go along. Alrighty, thank you all. Next thing on there is the Main Street Public Meeting. That is next week, February 27th. And that is 5:30 to 7. 5:30 to 7. We'll have that public meeting. And I have the architects and everybody here, so we'll go from there.
Is that gonna be a big meeting room?
Yes, we had the big meeting. And that's next Thursday, right, Elaine?
Yes.
Yeah. Alrighty, new business, the budget revision 02, John's gonna hold that up till next month, so we'll do that in March to make that revision. Approval of invoices, don't know of anything. Personnel issues, we do have, Mr. Walls back as a police officer that we had before, so he is working, and, so he's working pretty much right now Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. And, we have another police officer that I'm talking to now that we may have on board here sometime in the next month, so we'll see from there.
I will say also under the personnel issues, Dave, that I did receive quotes back from the Hill Group in Charleston, insurance for the town. If you wanna see them, they're in my office, and I can present them, and I just got them, so didn't have time to put them together for the meeting agenda, but I'll tell you, Lynn and I looked at them.
They better or
Oh,
worse?
no, they're much worse.
They're worse?
Much worse.
Oh, really?
I'm talking the town and the employee, is gonna basically double. And that was with 3 different insurance companies, United Healthcare, can't think off the top of my head the other two, but, I will bring that up in the next meeting, at least,
Through budget.
As we say in the insurance world, they're saying we can charge what we want now because they know a lot of people are trying to get away from PEI. So,
yeah, I was.
I can't believe you said PEI is better, but that's
Buddy,
great.
I'll show it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's very expensive. One thing that hurts us is we're looking at 7 or 8 people.
We're small.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks a lot. You have the police department report in your packet there. Take a look at that, see what you think. Talking about him, and he shows up. Welcome, Officer Walls.
Thank you, sir. I fit in this chair.
Anybody have anything? Any questions on any of it?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay.
I guess no, we don't need a motion.
We usually don't.
This long weekend got there.
Mhm. All right. Moving right along, let me see. Well, I guess that's it, so, the agenda, like I say. Items from the mayor, I think other than the, meeting next Thursday, it's what we need to concentrate on. We, in the sanitary board meeting today, there was activity about the grant applications we put in. We do have through IJDC, looks like the grant application's been submitted. I think you said everything was good, but we do have to do a public hearing for the DEP side of it. And so they're gonna schedule that next month, March 18th, I think is the meeting date.
Yeah, the 18th.
18th, and they'll do it at the sanitary board meeting next month, so we've got to have a public meeting before we actually ask for the money through them, so. Other than that,
Yeah, the Thrasher, our new engineering firm, will be holding that meeting. So
that's.
they'll have all drawings and everything, blueprints for the work, so.
Next, anything, town attorney, Ray, anything?
No, sir.
Okay, council, Nicole,
Nothing else for me.
nothing? Melanie,
yes, sir.
okay?
When we had our Christmas dinner and our Christmas dinner last year, this past year, the lady was very good, very reasonable in price, compared to everybody else, and I thought the food was good. We have decided to go ahead and schedule her now because we begged and pleaded basically to get her up here last time because she was so busy. And she did because she wanted to open her, extend her time out and meet new people and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and schedule her for the Thanksgiving dinner and the Christmas dinner. The 21st of November is when we've scheduled for the Thanksgiving dinner. Christmas dinner will be the 12th of December, and the Christmas parade will be the 13th of December.
Do that again.
Okay, the 21st of November is the Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
The Christmas dinner will be the 12th of December. And the Christmas parade will be the 13th.
Are those two dinners or Fridays?
Yes,
Okay.
dinners are on Friday, and the parade's on Saturday.
And it's the Catering Ladies is the name of them, right?
Yes, from Hurricane. We're trying to get ahead. If you notice, like, the yard sales, we put them now on a certain date every year. You know, and different things like that. We're trying to get everything kind of organized so that if we get behind, people will still know when things are gonna be. So we're trying to stay ahead of schedule on this. And of course, we will, we did the Easter egg thing.
No, I'm gonna bring that up. I forgot.
Okay, yeah, and we've come up with a date on the Easter egg hunt too up here, so we'll give you that also, so that your kids or grandkids or whoever, they seem to have a lot of fun, and we have a lot of fun too, so. That's all I have to.
When's this scheduled?
Nicole.
Well, I was gonna back up and say, oh, I did forget. So Easter egg hunt, we were looking at possibly doing it on the 12th because Easter is on the 20th of April.
So what was the date?
April 12th.
Yeah, April 12th. And, I mean, before, I guess we used the next day for a rain out, if it rains us out, just the next day.
Is that a Saturday?
It's a Saturday.
Okay. What time?
Usually we start at 2.
2 o'clock?
Yeah.
And it'll be up here before you cat again.
Where it's always been.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing I was gonna bring up that Melanie mentioned was the yard sale. I just wanted to put it out there, May the 3rd will be the spring yard sale.
May 3rd?
Yeah,
With the rain date?
no rain day. Last year people did it anyways, and
Okay.
so just one day and that's it. Because the following weekend is Mother's Day weekend, so that wouldn't be a good,
That won't do it.
yeah.
Okay. That it?
That's it.
You're looking? You wanna mention about the, 21st for the
Oh, yeah.
sing?
Yeah,
I figured y'all would want that.
The 21st, is gonna be retro country in here and $5 charge to get in. And then Shirley, you will be there, okay, and there will be food to be sold too. This retro country, they seem to be pretty good. We haven't had them up here a lot, but, I think they're gonna do pretty good for us.
Do you have any more dates set up yet?
No, not yet. We're gonna try to get some new bands that'll work with us, so. That's what so if anybody knows of any bands that you would like us to come up, we have a certain price that we pay them. Just have them to contact me and we'll be glad to talk to them. And we're trying to get some new, not that the bands that we had have been all that bad. We had a New Year's Eve dance, cause everybody wanted a New Year's Eve dance. Well, the band that everybody wanted, then I found out later that a lot of people didn't show up because that band was here. So it's kinda hard, you know, to try to do something, and people really need to give you their ideas and stuff, you know. If they would've said, we'd rather have another band, we could've done another band. But it was kinda embarrassing really, because by 8:30, there was like,
Well, we said that's why they won't stay late. I mean, there was
Yeah.
no reason to play until midnight, because
Right.
they weren't gonna stay that late.
and there was about maybe 10 or 12 people, and I think most of it was
Or
council.
or family of the.
Yeah, or family
of
and
the
band.
band, yeah.
So, I mean, it started out pretty good, but we lost our butts on it. So we probably won't have that again, as far as that goes. And we're kind of playing it by ear, but I am trying to find some new bands. So if anybody has any ideas, suggestions, or whatever, just either contact me or have them to contact me, please.
We took a long break today.
Yeah, they took like a 45-minute break,
Which doesn't help.
It doesn't help, yeah. Yeah.
That cute. And Linda came out looking fine.
I know she
Yeah,
did.
she was all dressed up.
I know, I thought it was gonna be a big shindig. Boy, was I surprised.
Well, the way everybody talked, it was one of it.
Yeah.
Everybody was all excited.
They
about
were
it.
like at noon setting up lights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, the band, I mean,
they
they.
came in like a two, didn't
I didn't know things I heard too, was there was so much going on for New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, cause Marmette had something going on.
yeah.
well,
So didn't,
Dixie,
yeah.
I think that's what really hurt us, and I hate to say
they?
that.
Who?
The bar,
Oh,
Josh Patrick
yeah.
was up there, and
Yeah, but Marmette really hurt us.
a
That
lot of
place was
people,
packed.
well, we kinda got stuck on that because, not to say anything bad, Marmette kinda led them to believe that that was their last time of having this, and it's really not, they were just moving to a different facility.
Ah.
So people said, well, you know, we hate to leave here, cause some people did come here, and they said, we hate to leave here, but, you know, we've been true to them, and this is their last night, and blah, 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 and we wanna show our support. And then the next week, they came out and said, we're moving up here to the old school, so, you know, which we already knew that anyway, so. But we're gonna kinda play it by ear and see, and if it works out okay, and if it doesn't, okay, I mean, I enjoy seeing the older people, and everybody's not old, there's some younger people coming too now. You know, watching them dance, I wish I could dance as well as some of them, but, you know, it's just something you have to play by ear. You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad,
And we'll be able to tell them that in 3 years.
that's right,
We're going to the old school,
that's right, there you go,
when we're all sitting here, right?
Mhm. Somebody be going.
probably.
Yeah, it'll be me, but.
All righty, thank you all. That it?
That's it.
All right. Jacob?
Are we needing to schedule a finance committee meeting?
Yeah.
But yes.
He's gonna bring you out.
So we do need to set a finance committee meeting. I just attended the budget meeting with, and the levy with state auditor's office on the 11th. So by the next council meeting, we will have, the budget to approve. And I have to have that to the auditors by March 28th. So, I do need to schedule a meeting in the next 2 weeks or so with Finance Committee. When did you say
Thursday,
the meeting is for
the 27th?
streetscape, 27th?
We can do it after that.
And that's at 5:30, so,
Why don't we just go the week before the council meeting?
let's go a little earlier than that, cause I'll have to throw it,
Well, do it, the
um,
4th?
okay. So
That's
March the
Tuesday.
4th, Melanie, Jacob, does that sound good?
Yes,
Yeah, that works for me.
That's a Tuesday, and we'll just do 6.
Well, will we have the assessor's numbers there? 'Cause they're
It's gonna be
delivered about right
close.
there.
Actually, I think the 4th is the day we're supposed to have them.
And we'll
So we
schedule-
should
we'll
have-
schedule for the 5th.
5th, let's do the Wednesday the 5th. Does that sound good?
At 6?
6 o'clock, yeah.
Okay.
The sheriff's due to deliver those numbers by the 4th, which means they will be here on the 4th.
Yeah. March 5th, that's good. 6 o'clock. All righty. Anything else, Jacob?
That's all I have.
Okay, thanks for bringing that up tonight. Mark?
No, sir, I'm good.
Well, you want to mention about,
Well-
you know, we might get some good weather here soon,
Maybe.
so we'll try to get that, wall, pressure washed. And, so we can maybe get that mural up. Yeah.
That's the way, because if we do it in the wrong kind of weather, then it's not gonna be good.
I agree.
Yeah. But if it starts getting warmer,
Yeah,
you know, don't look good right now for the next 2 days.
not for.
But
not
then
for
Sunday,
winter.
it looks like we're gonna be in the 50s.
So we have to be in the 60s tomorrow.
Yeah.
60s?
Uh,
Next week's supposed to be better.
Yeah, toward the end of the week, I think next 2 days,
I'm talking about next week.
yeah.
Did
I
you
was
say?
supposed to be at the Kentucky State Capitol all day tomorrow, and they canceled that, so, with legislature there. So,
Did they say how many days it, and you probably have told us, but how many days it'd take it to like cure?
The curing part, I don't remember what he said. It usually takes about a day just to do it.
I think it's like 2 days.
Hey, yeah.
2 days?
To install.
2 days to install, right? By
Up
the
to
time
2
they
days, yeah.
glues it, puts them on there and all that. And then you probably want, probably a good 3 or 4 days.
It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
Let it stay
Some,
warm.
yeah, some consistent weather for sure.
Well, we'll keep that in mind, so we can try to get that done.
I'm sure he's ready to.
Oh, I'm sure, you know, we're holding these other half of his money.
There you go.
And, I'm sure he wants paid. Well, and you know, I'll just mention, you know, next 2 days, the art talk possibly snow, so, if we get any, we'll, you know, be out here. Trying to do a little salting there and that. I did attend the meeting too, and I forgot all about this one, I'll bring it up, I'm behind too. But, did attend the meeting for, there is a grant out there for some street paving. We missed it. I didn't know it was out there until this week, or this past week. I went to the, Rick Center, in South Charleston, and there was a $3 million grant that actually the town of Chesapeake got, to do street paving. So, so they beat us on that one. And, so I told the executive director, make sure he puts Belle down next. And the mayor Nitro was there, he said, put me down too. And then, Putnam County Commissioner was there, and the Kanawha County Commissioner was there. And they both said, put them down too. So there's about 4 in there, but, it goes to actually, it's a one, grant that they give out. And so you can only have one recipient, so we'll see what we do on that, see if maybe we can get that this next year, so. I think that's all.
But that's gonna be cold patching some of those potholes that we
Well,
have, some of them are getting.
Yeah, we're hoping to, and, I put a call into the state. The state used to give us cold patch for like, DuPont Avenue and Midland, and even Orchard, where we used to do it. And they told Adam the other day that, we don't do that anymore. I guess with the new, DOT.
Then they need to get out here and patch this, this is state in
They
there.
said they'll put it on their list. So I made a call to a gentleman I know at the, Highway Department. He, was gonna get on it today. So we'll see whether or not we get some cold patch. If I had to bet, I think we might get some.
Good.
So we'll see. He's supposed to let me know in a couple of days. So we'll go from there. Yeah, we know that, so. Alrighty, motion to address, or for approval for visitors to address council.
So moved.
So moved by Jacob. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, second by Nicole. All those in favor?
Melanie.
Melanie, I'm sorry. Can't hear tonight. If you notice my shoes, they're dirty. I've been on the house fire all day down in DuPont City, so, needless to say, it's not been a good day. I'm freezing to death still. And, so I'm trying to do my best tonight. But, anyway, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. So we'll just ask everybody. Anybody have anything to bring up?
I have a question.
Okay.
What is the Main Street meeting?
The Main Street meeting is talking about the, street lights and everything that we brought up here
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Trying to do that, just looking at different things through the Main Street that might be done. Some people's put bicycle trails down them and everything else, so.
I'm just wondering.
So they're kicking around a little bit of everything, so, you know, and then what they want is the community to come out and, you know, kind of give them some ideas too. And, say, hey, I like the bicycle trails, or I like, you know, some old timey lights through town.
Yeah.
Kinda like what Charleston's done and everything else. Miss Blue, anything else?
Yeah, I just wanted, can we see the police report? You guys you know, read the police report and there was, how many speeds or was it not?
Yeah.
Okay, for us to see it.
I'll show it to you here
Okay.
before you leave.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll share it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just something I came up with, a few years back. Before that, we never even got one of those.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I'm just
anything
curious.
else, Linda?
No, I'm just,
You
I
look
was
like you
like,
still
myself,
have
that's
stuff
why I didn't
going
know
on.
what it was.
All righty. Anybody else? Anything? Nothing? All righty. Do we have the motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mark, have a second.
I'll second.
Second by Melanie. Okay. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign, so ordered.
This